Our Kitty Alvarado digs in to find out more.
Elaine Austin says encounters with homeless people in Palm Springs are becoming the norm and more dangerous, like the one her wife had a couple of days ago inside this liquor store on Palm Canyon.
There was a guy in front of her, clearly a homeless person, who was kind of gesturing madly and screaming at the guy at the counter. And the guy behind the counter said, you know, if you hadn't have been here, I don't know what would have happened. I don't know if he would have attacked me or what.
She says it's just the tip of the iceberg. And she's not the only one who says they're scared to be in their own neighborhood.
I'm real afraid when you get accosted walking to your car because you won't give a homeless person money.
This Palm Springs resident says she stays at the Hyatt.
We have someone that go there and they bathe, and they will not stop the person from bathing and washing their clothes.
I know they got a bunch of money, and I don't see where it's done any good.
The Palm Springs city manager says he gets it.
Not only do I manage the city here, but I live in the city. So I share some of the concerns. People want to feel safe in their communities.
He says when it comes down to it, the solution is housing. And they did work hard to secure the $10 million grant last year to build housing. But this will not happen overnight.
It takes time to build something, right? So that's still in the early stages of development, design, and then ultimately construction. The remaining funds are really set aside primarily for other long-term housing first type solutions.
Martha's Village and Kitchen president, who's been working to help the homeless population for decades, says it's easy to point fingers and judge people on the street.
And I walk in every day to situations with vast numbers of homeless. Am I afraid? No.
She says the numbers of homeless people in the West Valley have increased because in recent years, places for them to go have been taken away. But cities and residents need to work together, and the not in my backyard mentality has to go. Still, she understands the frustration.
I don't blame them. Planning in earnest needs to be accelerated. They need to sit down and design the dream. The community needs to be part of the solution. Right? NIMBY is a tough thing to overcome, but to overcome it, we need a space to provide these services. When the homeless are in shelter, the staff knows what they're doing and where they are. Without shelter, without people, knowing what's going on, you have what you have.
Kitty Alvarado, NBC Palm Springs.